Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, depending on when you're seeing this sixth grade. Today we'll be talking about the Tang and Song dynasties. Before we can get started, though, we have to do yesterday's questions. What was the name of the leader of the Mongols in 1274? Who came to visit the Mongols in 1274 and stayed 17 years? And from CNN 10, what is the library in LA making? So usually, we used to have a little quiz. These would be the questions, and these may be the questions I use tomorrow. Taizong stabilized China's government by reviving China's official bureaucracy. The city of Chang'an can best be described as flourishing cultural and commercial center. The government in the Song period was based on a merit system. One result of the economic growth during the Song period was urbanization, which means the growth of cities. And during the Song dynasty, um, the population moved south. Also on that quiz would be in the Tang dynasty, people enjoyed music and games from India and Central Asia. In the Song dynasty, government officials were chosen through the merit system. In the Tang, the capital was Chang'an. In the Song, the trade increased, and in the Tang, military leaders gained power in the government. Okay, so the Tang Dynasty. From 581 to 618, the Sui Dynasty actually brought China together from all the different warlords. Then the Tang ruled for the next 300 years. Tang Tazong became the ruler in 626. The government was stabilized when the bureaucracy was revived, and under the Tang, China grew to its largest size. Also during the Tang, we have our first female empress, and that is Empress Wu, and she said an empress should be like a mother to her children. The Tang capital was Chang'an. Chang'an became the largest capital in the world in 742. Outside the city gates, you kind of see it's surrounded and all. Outside the city gates, 700,000 people lived. This was in 742 AD. It was a thriving cultural and commercial center. It was situated on Silk Road, so you'd see all different nationalities, all different kinds of people coming in and out, camels laden with goods and all that. And it was a beautiful city according to historical accounts. In the Song dynasty, they took over in 960. They ruled until 1279. They believed in the merit system. So if you want to work for the government, you had to take a civil service exam. And those folks were called scholars that passed the exam, and you were given a job. And if you did your job well, then you moved up the ladder, so to speak, of jobs. So it was based on the merit system. It wasn't based on whose son you were or whose cousin you were. Also during the Song Dynasty, the Mandate of Heaven developed. And this meant that dynasty could stay in power as long as everything was great. But like if there was a drought or if there was a famine or if there was floods, it was seen like God was saying this was not a good dynasty. Even earthquakes too. During the Song Dynasty, more people moved to the cities. This is called urbanization. And they moved the capital south to Hangzhou because there was another group that was imposing on Chang'an. So they moved theirs to Hangzhou. And then rice became the most popular crop at the time. Um, some of the advances during the Tang and Song dynasty, well, they dug thousands of miles of canals, and their big canal was from the Chang River to the Hong River, and that was over 1,100 miles. The Tang had copper coins instead of bartering, and that was called cash. And then the Song issued paper currency. China began to produce porcelain also. And the Tang and Song are considered the golden era of China. So you guys have a great day, and I hope you enjoyed it.